Date rape is on the rise, and often it goes unreported. Well, a new organization in Milwaukee is giving people an avenue to talk about this. Now, I have three guests joining me this evening: Ayla Boyle, Erica Wolf, and Leanne Markovich. They are all from Date Rape Awareness Milwaukee, or DRAM. And this is very serious. Ayla, first of all, tell me, why did you start this organization?
Well, sadly to report, I've experienced this twice in my life, one time this summer, and it's been very difficult for me because I didn't really have a support system to turn to. And I imagined that it would be great to organize something like that, and so that's why I had started Date Rape Awareness Milwaukee.
Very important. Now, what do you hope to accomplish now with this organization?
Just to have support systems out there for people, and then also supply bars within the local area with test strips, as well as education for bar owners, bartenders, and also spreading it to schools. And I hope that we don't have to exist one day.
Yes, that would be wonderful. This is just such an important topic. Leanne, now let's talk a little bit about the rape culture, because a lot of young people really don't understand this.
Yeah, what we consider here at DRAM, what rape culture is that it's this mainstream culture that we live in right now that expects sexual violence to happen. It expects us to deal with it on our own, like Ayla said, and it just expects people to be isolated about it. And so that's what we're here for.
Yeah, and that's very scary. And when you think about it, the victims, they need help, they need support. What have they said to you? How have victims responded, Leanne?
Survivors have really been grateful for our organization and the fact that we've started this conversation. But more importantly than just survivors is that everybody has responded to our organization, because this is everybody's problem. Sexual violence should be everybody's problem.
Yeah, I like the way you say survivors, because that's very important. Now, Erica, this is something that you want people to get involved. You want all of us to do something about this. Tell me what you would like to see.
Right. So to combat rape culture, we want to build a culture of consent. We know that 42% of Milwaukeeans, men and women, have reported that they've been sexually assaulted or raped. And we know that not everybody reports it, right? And so there's a lot of us out here who aren't getting consent. So it's really important that we all take personal responsibility in our relationships to ask and to listen and to speak up for ourselves. And so building this culture of consent is the main way that people can get involved. Obviously, we want to build a support network for survivors, but also for parents and teachers to talk with kids, for men to be able to talk with boys, for women to be able to talk with girls, right?
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned boys as well, because sometimes we forget it affects both sexes. So Erica, tell me, what is the group doing next?
So we're working on, like Ayla said, we've raised money to purchase date rape drug test strips, and we want to get those in bars around the city. We want to work with bar owners and bar staff about how to intervene and also recognize potentially violent or actually violent situations and know what to do about it. But also we're building we have tons of ideas. We've had potlucks. We've been a part of lots of other partner organizations, events, and so coming up in January, we're working with River West Femme Fest, and where they're going to be donating a lot of money to our work, and we're going to be doing a workshop there just about what date rape is and how people can participate in building consent.
Well, ladies, this is such an important topic. I appreciate you coming and sharing your stories, and also giving the public this information that we need to arm ourselves so that there are no more people in pain out there. Now, if you'd like to help out or get help, you can email DRAM. They are on Facebook and Kickstarter. So again, ladies, thanks so much for coming in, and hopefully this will raise more awareness and prevent more issues.